So good evening. We're going to do a few more examples graphing linear equations. And again, we're going to use the strategy of finding some solutions, putting those solutions in a table, plotting those solutions, plotting the ordered pairs, and then we're going to graph the line which is going to represent the solution to the equation. As I said earlier, I can't name all the solutions to this equation, so it's got to be represented graphically. And it just turns out this graph will take on the look of a line. So we're going to try to find some solutions, and again, since y is equal to 2x plus 3, it's easy to find what y is by just picking a value for x. And to make it easier on ourselves, I like to choose 0 for x. That math is usually pretty easy. So I'm going to substitute 0 in. So I'm going to have 2 times 0 plus 3. 2 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 3, that's going to give me 3. So if I put a 0 in for x, y is going to have to equal 3. So 0, 3 would be a solution. Again, I could probably easily pick 1. Again, y is going to depend on what I pick for x. And if I just pick 1 for x, that solution is also pretty easy to find. So 2 times 1 plus 3. So that's going to be 2 plus 3, which in turn gives me a 5. So if I pick x to be a 1, then y would equal then a 5. And then just following the theme, looks like I'll just go ahead and pick 2 next. And if I put that in there, I'll do that math over here. So y would equal then 2 times 2 plus 3. Y is going to equal 4 plus 3. So therefore y would equal 5. So if I put a 2 in, I'm sorry, not a 5, 4 plus 3, that'd be a 7. So if I put a 2 in for x, that's going to give me the corresponding value of 7 for y. So I see that happening. You probably start to see some patterns here as well. Notice how the x's are changing by 1s and your y's are probably changing by 2s. You can probably pick another solution here. You can probably see that, 9 would probably also be a solution. If I put that in there, you can kind of see that 2 times 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9. That indeed would be a solution. So after a while, you can start picking up patterns in your table to identify more solutions. So we found 3 solutions. Now we're just going to make a table. Oh, I made the table. I'm sorry. We already made the table. Now we're ready to go ahead and plot the ordered pairs. So 0, 3 would represent an ordered pair. So 0 would mean move neither left or right, and then I just move up 3. So 0, 3 would be at this spot here. Then I have to go 1, 5, so right 1, up 5. Looks like that'd be here. And then we have 2 gave me 7, and that's actually going to probably be just a hair off my graph. Looks like that's going to be about there. I only went up to 6 actually. So we've got our solutions. We line up our 3 points, and then we can make a graph passing through those 3 points. So again, we draw a line passing through those 3 points, and we'll go ahead and put an arrow. We put arrows on each end to kind of represent that. So again, one of the strategies we're discovering to graph this equation is just find some solutions and graph those. There's going to be other strategies that are going to evolve from this, because you can kind of see that we're starting to pick up on there's a little bit of pattern math going on here, especially if it's soft for y. It seems like I'm finding it easier if I have the y by itself there. It seems like I can find solutions a little bit quicker that way. So stay tuned and see if we can continue to build on this and find some better ways of putting this all together.